Welcome back, everyone, to not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and not talking about Dan Harmon's scandal.
Yep, don't want to talk about that.
I'm a little disturbed to hear that, but it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Well, okay.
It's an inanimate object.
Yes, to be fair, it's an inanimate object.
Compared to the controversial stuff that I've heard, like within the Smash community.
What the hell's going on in the Smash community?
What Dan Harmon did to a doll on camera is not that big of a deal in comparison.
What's going on with the Smash community that I haven't heard about?
Well, you're not really into competitive Smash, are you?
Well, I mean, if you're saying that it's not as bad, now I want to know what the hell happened in the Smash community.
It's
like, now I'm concerned. If you're saying that that's not as bad.
There's been a lot of allegations.
Continue.
But some that have been proven wrong and others that were right.
Aren't you supposed to go south? Or right?
I'm going this way.
Okay.
I was just making sure I wasn't missing anything. I don't see what the point is in making that water available again, or maybe I missed something. I don't know. But anyway, I think a minute has passed. I think I can talk about it. So, I don't know if you know Zero.
I don't know anyone in the Smash community.
No, but
just break it down for me in simple ways, like.
Well, I mean, the simplest way I can put it is that there are a lot of sexual harassment / assault allegations, and a lot of them turn out to be true, which resulted in a lot of professional Smash players stepping down and disappearing.
Jesus, Smash players, what the hell are you guys doing?
Which is a shame. And among one of those people was my favorite YouTube Smash Bros content creator, Zero Wandering. Like, I watched how he played his Cloud, which, you know, helped me out with, you know, my game. And he made very funny videos. He was very entertaining. He had a really good personality. I really looked up to him. And to learn about what he did, it was really, disturbing and sad.
And here I thought that the worst that it got for popular streamers was for Overwatch Twitch streamer throwing games in a high rank and then getting banned for it for, I think, a whole season.
Oh, that's nothing in comparison to, like, real drama.
I know. That's why I thought that's as bad as it gets, but clearly not the case.
Anyway, what Zero did specifically, he didn't, like... Okay, to my knowledge, he didn't actually, like, physically assault anyone, but he showed hentai to some girl that was 14 years old at the time. He was like maybe 18 years old or something. I don't know. Like she was underage at the time. I don't remember how old Zero was. And also maybe nudes were you know, sent on the girl sent nudes. And then he realized she was 14 and then was immediately disgusted, and I'm botching up the story, but
I didn't know that people were attracted to video game streamers that hard.
You get the idea. I don't even know if he was a big time streamer at that time. I don't think it was a Twitch streamer. I think he was a Facebook streamer.
Oh, Twitch, Facebook, tomato, tomato.
I mean, I could
streaming.
be wrong.
I
didn't really watch his streams. I watched his videos, which were very entertaining. He was very funny, and just to learn that he did something like that, and it's one of those, like, you know, you don't want to know your heroes stories, you know?
Right. Understandable.
Like, I guess concrete example, Michael Jackson. Like, you know, like his talent and what he did for race relations, and then, you know, with the documentary that came out, like, I forgot how long ago, which about his pedophilia allegations. It's just It's really sad.
They've got to have an end game, but I can't imagine what it is.
So on a happier note,
Yes, on a happier note.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
I don't know. I was hoping to lead it. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, you killed Donatello.
He's got to be. Guys like him.
Why you keep going on and on about that? That's
Because
not
you
true.
I just saw you murder a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in cold blood. So.
I did not murder
It's a
Donatello.
power generator, all right.
Okay, but what about TMNT?
Wow, talk about ancient.
It's an antique.
I never. Did you watch the original or did you watch the newer one?
I watched.
Because I watched the newer one, the one where, spoiler alert, the Shredder is an alien called an Utron.
I did not watch the new one. I did watch the old shows, or at least snippets of them, never consecutively. I missed a lot of consecutive watches for a lot of the old cartoons. I've never really watched them chronologically. I think the only stuff that I've actually like sat down and tried to watch chronologically in recent years has been like anime, you know? I've never gone back to old cartoons or old shows that I used to watch as a kid and try to kind of rewatch them from start to finish. Especially when you learn that there's like, you know, hundreds of episodes. And it's like, god damn. I didn't realize that there were so many fucking episodes when I was a kid.
Are you talking about the original or?
I'm talking about original TMNT, I'm talking about Power Rangers, I'm talking about every cartoon and show that I watched as a kid.
I like the way she perks up, like, before she unleashes her star shower attack. Ow, what the? Aerith, can you help us out a bit? Thank you.
Keep it up. Okay.
Abilities. Oh, did it count of me using that ability? Ah. Only reason why I'm using it is because I want the proficiency so that I can unequip that item and have that ability forever. Anything new here? Anything new here? No. We are gonna come back here later on for main quest and side quest. So, you know, if you miss anything, don't fret too much.
Locked up tight.
Oh, man.
But not if we use the skeleton key Jesse made.
Where did that come from?
Does this mean it's in the water?
We'll see.
Okay, I guess Avalanche has previously been here before, I guess. I don't know, dude. Like, what kind of preparation do they have to go through for this?
No idea, dude.
And going through here would be absolute torture.
The smell alone would make me want to kill myself.
Anyway, is there any, like, you know, I wish I didn't know my hero moment you had? Yes.
I'm thinking.
Think faster! As I drain this water.
I mean, not that J.K. Rowling is my hero, but after having read Harry Potter, watched Harry Potter, and have, like, you know, really tried to absorb more of the writing community, it was very eye-opening to see that she doesn't support trans women at all whatsoever. And in fact, she quote-unquote returned some kind of human rights award because that award included okay, so she claims that she returned the award, but in actuality the award was taken from her for some human rights activity after learning that she doesn't support trans women.
Huh. And wait, what did she get the reward for? Like, what did she do?
Something to do with her books, you know, how her books, you know, were really popular and they did this and that for this community and that community.
Oh wait, the books helped communities? How?
I mean, books help a lot of people more than you realize. A lot of good books, even if they're fiction, can really make an impact on certain people and communities. When it comes to
So, like, what particular like in
I don't know,
community.
portraying acceptance, you know, accuracy in childhood bullying. I don't know. I didn't read the full story. I'm just telling you the breakdown of what's happening, you know?
I never really got that from Harry Potter. All I got was Potter.
Yeah, well, you only saw the movies, you didn't read the books.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then, which honestly, you know what I realized after reading World of Warcraft books? I don't hate reading. I hated the majority of books that I was forced to read in school.
You see, I learned the same thing too. I like reading when I can choose the book I want to read. If someone assigns me a book, I hate it because it's like, this is work now. This isn't enjoyment. This is
Every
labor.
single book you've been assigned to, or?
Almost every single book I've been assigned to.
Might be harder than you think.
98% of the books I've been assigned, I hated reading.
I would say 90% I either did not care for or I hated.
For sure.
And 100% of the books that I wanted to read, I've enjoyed because I look at them and I think to myself, oh, hey, I'm going to enjoy reading this book. So I read it and guess what? I end up enjoying it. Except on the few rare occasions where I don't, not because I didn't enjoy reading, but because I didn't enjoy the book.
I'm gonna keep my fire material on. It is preferable to use ice against these guys, but in case I run into the turtle people again. Anywho, back to like books. I did not care for Catcher in the Rye and Great Gatsby. I thought they were overrated.
I kind of liked Great Gatsby. It wasn't like a slog that I found other books to be, but every single other book, like Catcher in the Rye, I didn't enjoy at all. In fact, I fucking hated Holden as a character in Catcher in the Rye. I thought he was the whiniest shithead on the face of the planet.
Welcome to DynamiteBros Book Club.
No, I really hated Holden as when I read it. I was like, yo, why am I reading about this boring, like really annoying, whiny guy?
Didn't Quagmire also, like, from Family Guy, like, explain that to Brian, like, because Brian was trying to impress women with Catcher in the Rye,
and he called him out.
He's like, no, he was not an intellectual. He was a spoiled, rotten brat, and that's why you like him so much. He's you. God, you're pretentious.
Yeah, I kind of liked the episode where he called him out on all his bullshit. It was fun. Oh, did you hear that
What?
one of the quests in World of Warcraft where Garrosh calls Sylvanas a bitch?
They censored the word.
They censored the word. I guess they just pulled it out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there are plenty of other quests where people get called bitch or someone says bitch, but they left it in. And I think it's literally
plenty
because...
of quests? I don't think so.
Not plenty, but a couple.
I can't think of another quest where they said bitch or had the word bitch.
I know Godfrey called her a bitch, and they censored that too.
Oh, that I don't remember.
Yeah, it was Garrosh's quest. It's because it's more infamous, but Godfrey calls her a bitch in one of the Worgen quests, I think. Or one of the undead quests, and they cut that out too.
Okay, in a game where there's death, murder, and forced breeding, I don't think the word bitch is that big of a deal.
I think it's just because everyone's simping for Sylvanas. I think that's just it. Everyone's literally just simping for her.
No, I think it was because of, I think it was said in a blue post that, it was because someone was playing World of Warcraft with their kid.
You are literally walking up to random creatures and murdering them. You are killing NPCs, humans. You are literally walking up to people and killing them. There are NPCs in the game that are part of the other faction that are civilians that you can walk up to and literally murder them. But your problem is with the word bitch? Okay, dude.
We really need to set our priorities straight.
What?
I don't mean we as in you and me. I mean society as a whole.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, oh, and George R.R. Martin, he says a similar thing about when he writes, like, sex scenes in his book. He can write an axe cleaving through someone's head, blood and brains spilling out, and everyone's fine with it. But the second he writes one penis and one vagina connecting together, everyone loses their minds.
Not bad.
Like, what's worse? The act of lovemaking, which is considered passionate.
Or rape.
Well,
I think people are complaining more about rape
no,
than they are about
people complain
sex.
about the consensual sex in his books,
Like,
too.
I'm sure they have, but I would think that if they're going to complain about the consensual sex, they would definitely complain about...
Well, obviously, people are going to complain about rape because that's not cool. But, you know, what's worse?
rape is no good.
It's not good. But what's even the Wi-Fi network connection lost
It's like,
because
oh, you're talking about rape?
Yeah,
Bye.
because he pieced out because we're talking about rape. But even okay, so like, what's worse? The act of lovemaking, which is considered passionate and lovely, and you can create children out of it, and it's a vital process in making children, or murder, which is considered like one of the worst acts that you as a human can perform because you are taking someone's life. What's worse? A lot of people, strangely enough, are not cool with the sex, and they're fine with the murder. It's really weird, dude. Really weird.
I mean, I was kind of bring it to like what's more acceptable, portraying murder or portraying rape, and like,
well, in that case,
if you, I mean, honestly, if you were to ask me, would you rather be raped or murdered? While neither one is pleasant, I would rather be raped.
this is turned a very dark.
But I'm also talking about in like portrayal and like
I'm not comfortable proceeding with this conversation for a myriad of reasons.
well. But okay, why does talking about rape make you uncomfortable, but talking about murder doesn't?
Because I know people who have been raped, and
I know people who have been.
It's incredibly traumatizing, and I feel so bad for them. And you know,
Jason, I've had clients who were, for those of you who don't know, I was a mental health counselor and substance abuse counselor. I've had clients who were raped, and I guess maybe because I'm so used to like talking about that subject that maybe that's why you have an uneasier time talking about it.
well, I mean, I guess
Not that I'm super happy like talking about it.
No,
like,
obviously,
let's talk about rape. Like,
no one here is smiling at this conversation,
Right.
obviously.
yeah.
But you know, it's just it's not a comfortable thing to talk about because you know you and me, we haven't experienced that kind of level of trauma, so
But
we can't.
we
can't-
normalized murder and like violence,
Well,
and yet
society normalizes murder. And
that's
violence
what I meant when I
specifically.
said we.
Yeah. So, you know, the portrayal of things, you know, we can't really. I mean, neither of us have been murdered, so we can't even say, you know, how bad that is, you know.
Yeah.
But
Or if like you know someone who was murdered.
yeah, like we can't really put a you know a true like firsthand experience.
And
on
actually,
this, so.
rape is kind of joked about because in Family Guy, how many times was Peter raped? He was raped by a breeding bull. He was raped by the steam coming out of a pie. He was raped
Yeah,
as a
you know,
strawberry by a worm.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I didn't even realize how casual that is.
How many times has Quagmire raped a woman?
I don't think he's well.
Yes, he has. He has.
Yeah.
Damn it. I can't stop thinking about what Corneo said.
I guess maybe because the majority of those rape jokes were targeted towards men. I mean, some of the rape jokes in Family Guy were targeted towards women, but most of it was men. And
What if Corneo really was?
it's I hate to say it, but as far as society is concerned, it's less traumatizing for a man to be raped than it's considered not as controversial if a man is raped than a woman in media.
Yeah, I think I do remember someone went on some talk show and he talked about how his now ex-girlfriend locked him in on the upper floor bedroom, and he had to escape. He had to jump out of the window, and he broke his ankle, and people laughed. And the guy, the host, he turned around and he was like, why are you guys laughing? That's not funny. Because if it were a reverse situation and it was a woman, none of you would be laughing, even though it's the same situation. So he kind of called out the audience and he was like, how dare you guys laugh? Because, you know, in either situation, it's not cool, you know?
And also,
That was close. Thanks, you saved me. Least I could do. Hear that, Cloud? Come on.
Wow.
so it's like,
This is the very heavy side of Dynamite Bros that we have
yeah,
never really
because this is,
gotten to.
it's a very heavy episode. Just, you know, like, not that I'm, you know, it's okay. Like, a lot of the, in fact, you know, sometimes, like, other shows like Game Grumps, like they sometimes have these kinds of episodes. Like, it's not.
I know, but it's very
It's
very strange to kind of dive into this heavy conversation. Obviously, if no one gets it, by the way, we're very sympathetic to people who have gone through trauma. If none of you get it.
What I always
Yeah,
do.
and I used to work with those people.
Right.
I hope you're right.
So,
How about
you
this
know,
then? Think of something fun. After
let's
saving
think of
us
something
several
fun.
times.
Exactly. Let's talk. Let's follow Aerith's advice.
Go shopping. Topside. Decorations. Coasters.
Tifa, you're about like 2 Infinity Stones away from snapping Shinra out of existence. So I'd say let's focus on that.
I was gonna interject while she was listing the shopping stuff and like say, and a rape whistle. Oh, damn it!
No, no, Andrew, no. Oh, falling apart.
No way.
Oh, it's that weak. Whoa, Cloud, my boy.
Come on, just up B. Oh, you could have up B'd.
Oh, that was pretty clever.
How does he not slip? Like
He's
that
that
thing.
strong. Maybe the friction of his leather glove.
Oh, maybe, but like even then, like that. How?
Sorry about that.
No need to be.
What is the friction on that staff?
I mean,
And that is not a dirty joke for the internet to enjoy.
I'll give you some friction on my staff.
Jason, what did I just say?
I was talking about me, not you. Oh wait, I guess I was talking about you because I said.
And you said it on the internet just now.
Ah, fuck. Is it next time yet?
Yes, it's next time.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
I need a drink.